Hey guys, Brad with Locals Only out here in Greensboro, Georgia at Oconee Brewing Company. Just still under construction. I don't know if you guys can probably see some of the stuff in the background there, but pretty close. Like you got a lot of you got your equipment in.
Yep.
They're coming next week to set you all up. You got your plumbing in, all that good stuff.
Yep.
So, you know, a lot of the stuff is just cosmetic kind of stuff that's pretty, makes it, once you get the brewing stuff going, the other stuff can kind of.
It's just kind of the final finishes, light fixtures, painting.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, we're in the tasting room. You can see there's a little kind of a rolling up door, so you'll be able to like get beers when you're out in the brewery, or are you going to have seats around?
Yeah, so this will be the actual tasting room that we're standing in now.
And I'll get some shots of this and show y'all, kind of give you a better idea of what it looks like from a wide angle. But so just wanted to come out, talk to Taylor Lamm. He's the brewmaster and owner of the brewery, and wanted to see, like, one of the things I didn't really understand was how sustainable this brewery was going to be, being out kind of. I didn't really know how close to Atlanta it was. It seemed like it was a really long way, but it's not that long. And see how y'all were going to sustain the business, but you kind of told me some of the things that I didn't know.
I mean, on paper, the town of Greensboro is a pretty small population, but we are a very centralized location. I mean, to your point, we're an hour from Atlanta, an hour from Augusta, 45 minutes from Athens, close to Milledgeville, Macon. So instead of kind of being out in the middle of nowhere, we feel like we're in the middle of everywhere. Within an hour radius of all the major markets.
And you also have there's a lot of world-class golf courses out here.
Yeah.
You told me there's a Ritz-Carlton.
That's right.
Which I had no idea about, but I guess they know what they're doing. I think they've been around a while. So
yeah,
they know where to put stuff.
That's right. A nice Ritz-Carlton on Lake Oconee, which the lake itself is maybe 10 minutes from downtown Greensboro, where the brewery is. And a lot of golf courses, so a lot of outdoor activities, golf out on the lake. So the brewery would be kind of a nice addition to the Greensboro area.
Absolutely. Well, it's a really cool old historic building. Y'all will see those in the pictures I take. But I guess what did it used to be?
Yeah, so it's a 99-year-old building. It was originally a Chero Cola bottling facility, and so actually we have the logo still on one of the brick walls on the exterior, so we'll kind of bring that Chero Cola logo back to life. Cool. Chero Cola ended up becoming RC Cola on down the road. So it was that originally, and then in more recent years was a storage facility. There's a cotton mill on the backside of the brewery here, so it was used to store finished product. So several different uses.
Right. And you've got like a piece of equipment from the cotton mill they're talking about trying to redesign into like an outdoor bar out there. So that'll be really cool. Kind of give it that industrial kind of feel to it.
Yeah, and I mean, that's an original piece of the equipment. It was an old spinning machine, cotton spinning machine that came out of the mill. So being able to kind of reuse that and incorporate that in the brewery would be a really cool thing.
Cool. Well, we talked about a little bit, you started in home brewing, but then you've gone to like one of the bigger brewing schools that has an international component to it.
Yeah. So early 2012, I went through Siebel's program. They're a brewing school in Chicago, and they partnered with the brewing school in Munich, Germany. So together they formed the World Brewing Academy. So I went through that program. A couple months in Chicago, a couple months in Germany, and came out ready to.
That's cool.
Land a job.
Go to Germany, and I guess you're really good on I can't remember the word for that German brewing law.
Yeah.
Reinsgutebach.
Yeah, that's probably better than I could do it, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So but I mean, so a really good background, not just popping out of the home brew and coming in. He really went and got some extra education, and then went out into the market after you got back.
And worked for 2 years in Durham, North Carolina, a brewery called Triangle Brewing Company as an assistant brewer. And then moved down to Greenville, South Carolina. I was head brewer at a new brewery there called Brewery 85. I left there for the last year to come here to launch Oconee Brewing Company.
Awesome. Well, talk to me a little bit about the styles you're launching with, and what you kind of see. A lot of people have kind of a niche type deal? Or,
Yeah.
You know.
So we'll launch with 3 year-round beers. Style-wise, we'll have an IPA. We'll do a German-style Kolsch, and more on the specialty side, and do a habanero pale ale. So those will be our 3 year rounds from day one. Fourth year round that'll come a little bit after will be a dark wheat, the Dunkelweiss. It's another German style.
Right.
So that'll kind of round out our year rounds. But then on top of that, we'll do all
Sure.
seasonal lineup as well.
Well, when people come out to the lake and stuff, they're going to want those kind of lighter, especially the Kolsch.
Yeah.
The Dunkelweiss, which is I appreciate because it always gives, like, I'm a big dark beer drinker.
Yep.
And it's still light bodied, but it gives it that good roasty
Absolutely.
taste that dark beer people really like.
Yeah.
So it's a cool way
Yeah.
to kind of keep it light and have a dark beer at the same time.
Exactly. And so we'll plan to launch with just kegs, half barrel, 6 barrel kegs, but then soon after have beer available in cans as well. So again, I mean, to what you said about the Kolsch kind of being a popular beer here, kind of on the lake end of Greensboro, we put it in a can, and I think it'll be a very popular beer style. So.
Cool. Well, during the summer, I think you guys will totally kill it. But
Yeah.
I was a little surprised, like with the Rich Carlton, like, as I told you earlier, like, I think those guys know what they're doing and they know where to put stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Apparently, there's a market out here for that style of place, and that'll give you a lot of good new customers that find out through that.
Yeah, that's what's nice about about Greensboro is that, you know, with places like the Ritz and all the golf courses and everything, there is this constant flow of tourists coming through. But then there's also a lot of residents and folks that have second homes, you know, whether they primarily reside in Atlanta or Augusta or wherever. A lot of folks have homes out on the lake. So.
Okay, cool. Well, you told me the IPA, you kind of called it the all-seat beer because of the hop bill you're kind of using. You put doing a little dry hopping with Simcoe, but you are using...
Yeah, Columbus, Centennial, Citra.
Right.
It'll have a very distinct malty backbone to it. A little bit darker in color than maybe the average IPA, but personally, IPA is one of my favorite styles. So,
Sure. So it's almost kind of like a double with the malty?
Yeah, similar. Yeah.
Cool, that'll be cool. That's really drinkable style. So.
And then the habanero pale ale, the American style pale ale with habanero peppers added after fermentation. Nothing too over the top. This isn't going to be one that's
burning your throat.
Yeah, exactly. This will be more of a subtle heat. So yeah.
Well, good deal. Well, the other thing we talked about, this little shout out to my guys, Matt and Jim. You guys will be happy to know, like, there's plenty of, the Oconee Forest is right here, so you guys will have a place to do your hike after you come out and try the beer. You talked about maybe getting the city to do a little walking trail.
Yeah, we're just a couple blocks off of Main Street in downtown Greensboro, so yeah, maybe we need to create a little loop for folks
absolutely.
To walk.
All right, well, distribution, you're talking about early March with the kegs going out into the market?
Yeah, late March will be the more realistic time frame. So we'll be
March Madness.
Yeah, March Madness, just in time.
Your timing is impeccable. I must say.
Yeah, just in time for March Madness. Masters Week was a big week, even here out in Greensboro. So,
sure. Some of the people with the second homes, that kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I think the whole craft beer loving community in Georgia knows that yesterday, speaking of good timing, a kind of big bill came up, and just kind of talk to me about how that helps you guys in terms of when you're a startup, having that as a thing you can...
Absolutely huge. I mean, we're estimating that about 23,000 folks will walk through our door in the first year. So being able to serve beer directly to these consumers is absolutely huge. And to a case of beer to go out the door, perfect timing on our part to be opening when such a bill is coming into play. But
and also huge. You have to, like, people come from out of town, you got to explain to them.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to get to drink some beer, but I'm not really selling you the beer.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you this glass. And, it kind of gets a little, like, people are just like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. And it goes beyond the beer, too. I mean, it's just a huge economic boost. I mean, for us specifically here in Greensboro, but for all cities and communities throughout the state. I mean, it's going to create additional jobs. I'll have to staff, more bar staff to tend bar here, and so it's just this trickle down effect that's all positives.
Yeah, right. So thanks a lot, legislature.
Yeah.
All the people I've been complaining about for the last 3 years, you guys did it.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. So, you said the system came from Niagara Falls?
Yeah, a company called Proveller. They're based in Niagara Falls in Canada. So again, it might be kind of hard to see in this particular shot, but the equipment's
I'll give you a shot.
it's standing up right. Proveller will be sending a couple guys down Monday of next week to start installation. So yeah, that'll be really exciting. Instead of looking at it, we'll be one step closer to being able to actually start brewing on it. So.
Right. Well, you definitely have a good water source.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
But I think the last couple of things. They're going to come in. They'll kind of be a two-step process, right? They'll come in and install it, and then they'll have to send somebody back.
Yeah, so they'll come in, they'll install all the piping and align all the tanks and everything, and then they'll leave, and we'll have some work to do on our end. We'll hook up all of our steam piping, our glycol lines, and our plumbing. So that'll take several weeks, and so then they'll send somebody back when we're ready to actually fire the system up for the first time. So the goal is to, by the end of February, early March, actually be brewing that first batch.
Have you been talking to like some of the other brewers from like brewmasters, like what they had to get through, that kind of thing?
Yeah, absolutely. And my experience of working at Brewery 85, joining them from day one, kind of got to see the launch and the growth in the first 2 years there. But yeah, I mean, in Georgia specifically, I mean, everybody's been very, very friendly. Meeting a lot of people through the Brewers Guild, and it's kind of it's a very unique industry to be a part of, and we've been welcomed up to this point. So it's awesome. Really exciting.
Well, it's not, you're definitely not taking business away from them.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, exactly.
You definitely got your good niche out here.
Yeah.
But also they're going to have, and I'll take some pictures of the areas through here, give you a better shot of tasting room, that kind of thing. But you've got like a really cool event space that you're going to have, an outdoor space. So we're kind of in the tasting room now, and the production space is behind us, but a whole separate section of the building will be about a 3,000 square foot event space. So it'll be available for renting out for private events. And if it's not being used for a private event, we can use it for spillover seating. You've already had like people like this Christmas, even though you're not even close to being done, they still wanted to.
Before we even had a roof on it, people were very interested and wanted to go ahead and plan an event there, whether it was a Christmas party or rehearsal dinner or wedding itself. So it's been a lot of excitement on that event space in and of itself. So. Very excited. One whole wall is all glass looking out onto the outdoor patio.
Yeah,
so
you'll see a picture of that for sure.
Yeah, so we talked about, we can do a stage outside and have some live music and just a really cool entertaining space. So.
Well, cool. I appreciate you taking a little time for me.
Absolutely.
We'll get some shots for you guys. I tried to do a live video, but that's one thing is like the old Verizon isn't too strong out here.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you'll have like Wi-Fi and all that stuff when y'all open. So. But thank you for taking the time to talk with us. Let folks know about you.
Absolutely.
Kind of hopefully we're putting you on the map a little bit.
I certainly appreciate it.
Put it in the back of people's minds.
Yeah.
So
next time we'll hopefully have a beer in hand and
that's what we like.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations and thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.